Hello everyone, I'm Brian Croy Dragon and welcome back to Vox Adventures. As you can see, we're kind of bogged down here. Let's find shelter a bit farther away from, I don't know, the blast zone or whatever we'll call it. Oh great. Goodness sake. I'm only gonna call this Surrounded by Blazes 2. Okay, now that we're away from the Blaze Battalion, or maybe not, judging from the sound. Okay, well that's quiet. So what should we talk about? I've found out the name of that documentary I was talking about last night, that dinosaur documentary, and there's a good reason why I forgot it when I did find it. It's because it's got the most generic name possible for a dinosaur documentary. The Dinosaurs. With an exclamation mark. Oh, yes. That's just generic, isn't it? And, well, I've managed to download, Eyewitness Virtual Reality Dinosaur Hunter. And get it to work. I mean, for the most part, the videos are just audio, and the tours are lacking audio. On occasion I have to reinstall the game just to play it. But otherwise, everything's fine. I mean, it's the only one I've had success with. Dangerous Creatures, Ancient Lands, Eyewitness Virtual Reality Cats. Oh, it just wouldn't play at all. Aha. Wait, where is it? Oh. Ugh. Well, that was so close. I've managed to revive one dinosaur so far. Edmontonia. And we'll be trying to go for the Triceratops at some point. It's just so great to be back at the Eyewitness Museum. And that game, it's got a different aesthetic from the other ones. Cat and Bird, which basically recreate the look from the TV show, which in turn was meant to adapt the signature look from the books. How do I describe it? Well, for one thing, the walls are grey, not white, and the walls, the floor, and that's because it's meant to look like stone. And the ambiance, the music, whatever you want to call it, it's really good. You can hear various dinosaur vocalizations. The music is rather jungle-esque. Yeah. I'm gonna get the sunfish this time. Great, can I do back? Will it do anything? Oh yeah, I can just do that. It's kind of stupid it took me that late in the event to realize that, but whatever. No, jeez. Ah, another sunfish. Victory will be mine! Ugh. So, yeah, I'm getting my second COVID shot on Thursday. So there won't be the finale for the summer season won't be that day. It will be on Saturday. Oh, what a beautiful sunrise. No, my favorite DreamWorks film, animated DreamWorks film, would perhaps have to be The Road to El Dorado. I mean, besides having my favorite actor voicing one of the characters, it's just a really good movie. Good music, good comedy, good drama. It's funny to think that was my introduction to The Man Who Would Be King. Well, it pretty much follows the plot, but with a happier ending and the two protagonists being more heroic. Generally, things being not as dark. There were a lot of movies out there where whoever you have as the protagonist isn't as good as some of the actors as the other characters. And The Road to El Dorado is not one of those cases. Kevin Kline, Kenneth Branagh, both they're both some of the best actors out there. Oh, jeez. I also really like the aesthetic of the road to El Dorado, especially with the colors, and I like Mesoamerican architecture. It's one of the reasons that the Aztecs are one of my mains in Age of Empires 2. At least on the rare occasion that I do skirmish, I prefer the campaigns. Oh, for goodness sake. Yeah, I've cooled down. No, it's... Okay, where'd that... Oh, jeez. Oh, of course. No, not that way. Why is it so hard to find a peaceful place to find shelter in this world? You know, it's kind of strange to think that the movie was originally intended to be an R-rated animated film by Disney called The Man Who Would Be King, so yeah, the fact that it's an adaptation of that story would have been more obvious, but still, an R-rated animated film from Disney. Fascinating. Oh, come on! So, on the Age of Empires 2 front, I'm currently working on the El Cid campaign. That's, the campaign from the Spanish. It's going well, 2 scenarios down. And of course, because this isn't a definitive edition, well, you know that it's got a legion of campaigns. And I like that. You know, the far list I ever was familiar, the most I was ever familiar with was, well, the original Game of the Conquerors expansion pack. So once I finish those campaigns, I'm gonna enjoy seeing the ones that I've been missing. Like the Dracula campaign. And the Alaric campaign. The Last Cons. Oh, those campaigns will be great. I watched 3 episodes of Cadillacs and Dinosaurs last night, so no 4 episodes. Yeah, there were some points where the fact that, well, it's obviously a Nirvana production. The fact that the animation is being done by a Japanese company becomes very obvious. The Wild Child episode, the titular character looks very anime-esque at some points. Oh, jeez. And I'm kind of amused by these names for the dinosaurs. Oh, jeez. Allosaurus are called cutters. Jack even has a cutter himself, a young one named, an adolescent named Hermes. The guard dog, basically. Triceratops are called Max. I'm not sure how it's spelled, like a M-A-C-K or M-A-C, like MacBook, or, you know, Macintosh, Macbeth, McCarthy. Then you have the, well, I know pterodactyls aren't actually dinosaurs. I've known that for many years. And I owe, the Magic School Bus Dinosaur CD for, teaching me that. They're prehistoric reptiles, yes, but they're not dinosaurs. Okay, so what are they called? They're called Zeeks. Zeeks. Yeah, it's, interesting name. Very, very interesting. Kind of unusual, but okay. And then you have these characters called the Grets. They're these lizard men who are peaceful and live in harmony with nature. They are friends with Jack, and they raised Wildchild. Excuse me while I get a charger. And there's a particularly weird thing. I mean, in early episodes, dinosaurs are called dinosaurs. Later on, they're called slithers. Which makes no sense because they don't slither, so why call them slithers? I don't know. It's just crazy weird. Ah, jeez. You've got other prehistoric beasts. You've got some mammals like Smilodon, Glyptodon, mammoths. Even got some prehistoric birds. Some hyenas. I mean, hyenas have pretty much survived into modern day. So these are probably cave hyenas. I mean, given the general locale, North America. I mean, the city and the sea is New York. Hannah comes from Washington, called Raccoon. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, it's definitely not any of the modern species. Hey. Hey, Alex. You okay? Hey, Alex. You hear something? Oh, jeez. Now, I'm aware there's a Cadillacs and Dinosaurs video game, two of them. I've never played them, never played them. Oh, jeez. You are not killing me this time. Oh, jeez. What now? Oh, goodness sake. So the leader of the group is... Oh, jeez. Can I please just have a moment to talk? So the leader of the group is named Hobbs, and he's voiced by Don Franks. If you don't know who that is... Anyway. If you don't know who Don Franks is, Well, he voiced. Oh, jeez. Oh, that wasn't so bad. So, if you don't know who Don Franks is, um, uh, he was one of the two voice actors for Dr. Claw back in the original, back on the original Inspector Gadget. Basically, whenever Frank Welker was currently unavailable, because you know, Frank Welker voice voices a lot of characters, so a lot of characters for a lot of programs, so busy man. But he, he was also the father of Cree Summer, the voice of Penny. Not the original voice, because technically that honor goes to Mona Marshall. He was also the voice of Sabretooth on X-Men the Animated Series. And I'm pretty sure he was the voice of Mock on in the movie Rock and Roll. What are you up to? Hairball? Oh, jeez. That was quite close. Oh, jeez. Well, they can't get me from this angle. I'm sure I've been talking about Cadillacs and dinosaurs a lot, but you know, something I'm currently watching just well, I don't know if you want to hear about Swords of Mars, which is what I'm currently reading. Or the documentary series Planet Earth. Hey. Hey. Planet Earth is one of those David Attenborough documentaries. Nature documentaries, very good. Come on, Alex. Okay, he's just walking around the table now. You remember that episode of Frasier where Martin goes to live with Niles and he brings Eddie along with him, and then Eddie is just walking around on a table. The next morning, Eddie's a dog, and he's just going around in a circle. I remember having a dog. A good dog, a Sheltie. His name was Casey. I miss him. The odd times he had to stay at my grandma's with my aunt and her now ex-husband living in the basement with their two daughters, my cousins. Well, my aunt and my now ex-uncle lived in the basement. My cousins had a room up on the main floor. And you know, technically being a bungalow, it didn't have that many floors. So where am I going with this? Well, you see, on the odd occasion where Casey had to be left at Grandma's house, which is in Toronto. Which was in Toronto. I mean, she still lives in Toronto. She just lives in a condo now. My cousins would ask me how I can. Well, one of them did. My elder cousin, Aaron, born the same year as me, but my elder by a few months. She asked how I can sniff at night with Casey walking around, referring to it as skimper scamper, or whatever it was she was describing it as. And I answered, well, you see, Aaron, the house I live in has more than just the main floor and a basement. She was, of course, referring to the kitchen, because you know how it is. Kitchen floors are typically tiled. I mean, I'd say they're always tiled, but if someone if anyone watching this has ever encountered a kitchen with a floor that's carpeted, by all means share this information. I'm pretty sure that was before the decision to have the den floor be boarded. I mean, even if it was, even if it wasn't, Casey wasn't exactly one for walking around in the middle of the night. It wasn't a cat, for heaven's sake. Of course, my cat Snuffles did walk around in the middle of the night. Cats typically do. Ah, death. Well, it's a good day to die. But on the other hand, sun's coming up and gotta find shelter. There we go. Oh yeah, definitely gonna be calling this Surrounded by Blazes 2. And what's the finale gonna be called? Surrounded by Blazes 3? So, day whatever, I even remember how long I've been going to what was my grandparents' house, but technically now that he's the only one living there, my Uncle Gary's house, I suppose it would be called now, just to keep an eye on him. I'm wondering how long he'll be on hold. Has it really been 2 months since my grandpa died? Oh, come on! I can't even look at the card from my grandpa's funeral without being attacked. He died in April, so yeah, it's got had to have been what, 3 months? It's difficult believing they're both gone now. And with my uncle's mental state, I'm not even sure if he'd even register if he was told. When he was told about my nana's death, he apparently screamed for a bit, then calmed down and returned to watching TV like nothing happened, like he wasn't told or anything. I don't even know if he even knows who I am. Who any of us are. I mean, for all I know, me, my mom, and my aunt are probably all interchangeable. He doesn't even I don't even know if he differentiates us from the nurses who come to see him. I've looked at the sheet on the wall of his room, and yeah, it's his mental faculties are given as poor, and I'm really left to wonder if he even, I don't know. I don't know. I look at that sheet on the wall, and I don't even, and I'm just left to wonder if he even knows that we're family. If any of us are family, if he even recognizes that I'm his nephew, if he even recognizes my mom and his aunt are his half sisters. Oh, terrific. Surrounded by blazes too, indeed. What and how? How are they doing this? Well, that's all for today, everyone. I'm Brian Croy Dragon, signing out. Stay stray.